Hello and happy Sunday. I don't know if that's something people say. We have a very difficult topic today. So a friend of mine, Steve Cassidy, made a great video about earning your place on YouTube. And he's got under 10,000 subscribers. He knows how hard it is to build a community and an audience. Makes great videos using his phone, by the way. But he does the job. He has good audio. He's got phenomenal video quality for working with his phone. He has beautifully scripted videos. They look good. They sound good. What do you want, Leslie? Okay, well, I guess we are having pizza. Yes. Okay, we're having pizza. So, makes great stuff. And he's been watching a channel and kind of looking at it and realizing that things are not right there. That channel hit 100,000 subscribers with bad video quality, bad content. There's nothing on there that would drive people to the channel. And that doesn't mean that he can't reach 100,000 subscribers. It's just weird with weird room audio, out of focus things, weird opinions, not the most interesting products. And all of a sudden, jump from 85,000 to 100,000 within 4 weeks. It's a massive boost that really just doesn't happen unless you have a super viral video. And he wouldn't say who it is. So I started looking into this whole buying clicks and buying subscriber issue. Not in terms of investigative, but I was curious. I found the channel that I think he was talking about, and it is curious when a channel has videos with 500 clicks, 650, 2,000. Okay, well, that was a more interesting product. It was definitely gear related. And then back to a video with 123. And then the next 3 videos, 60,000, 40,000, 25,000. That doesn't happen. If you have those kind of click numbers, then your average clicks are in the thousands, not 123. It is very suspicious that channel would have bought those clicks, and the 100,000 subscribers would have bought the 100,000 subscribers. And I started to look into these services. And to test it, yes, bought subscribers. I did. So let's get to our sponsor for today. That technically barely makes up for what I spent on this video, but whatever. Hey, it was a nice experiment, and I can now talk a bit about what that doesn't do for you. But before we do it, just like last week, I want to talk about very nice guitars. Well, on this channel, we talk about very nice guitars, right? We have lots of very nice guitars, and then a lot more very nice guitars. I'm very lucky to have been in a position where I get very nice guitars. But if you're looking for very nice guitars that are not, vintagey or whatever, but just something special, like maybe limited editions, anniversary models, all the way, what is it called? Plexiglass, those kind of things. Or maybe something from a custom shop in the US that you couldn't get your hands on. There are these 2 younger fellows from Poland who have a company called Very Nice Guitars. And you guessed it, I just love the business model. They sell you very nice guitars. They hunt on the used market for great specimen of very nice guitars. Headless metal monsters, 7-string fan frets. They have, I'm so jealous of that. They have a 10th anniversary gem from Ibanez. They have Ibanez custom shops and everything in beautiful condition, and honestly, quite a bit under market value. That gem should be selling, I checked it out, for about 8 to 10 grand. And they're selling it for $6,000 negotiable. Everything on their website is negotiable. I think their pricing is fair. They have some rarer, even ESPs and limited. You can buy stuff in a, maybe 1,500 to 2,000 euro price range even. So it's not all mega high price stuff. And they'll ship them to you, warranty, all that stuff. I met them at Guitar Summit. I looked at the guitars. They had a lot of their guitars at the booth. These are good guys with some great guitars. And they said, how can we do something on your channel? I said, let's talk about this stuff in the Sunday videos, and you sponsor them. And that's what they're doing. So thank you to Very Nice Guitars. Go there, check it out. See if you find something. Go back in a week or two. There's new stuff. Put it on your calendar. Once every 2 weeks, check out Very Nice Guitars. You might find the guitar of your dreams at a very fair price. That is still negotiable. Okay, back to me buying subs. So I looked at some companies, and it's very clear that there's a lot of companies from China that have bot farms, and you give them $150. It's all of it's not cheap. And then you can get 500, 1,000, or 2,000 subscribers. And of course, these are bots. What are bots? Well, they just punch into a computer. This guy needs 2,000 subscribers. These fake accounts are then just being activated by software. The software logs into one of their thousands of fake accounts. They go to your YouTube profile and they hit subscribe. The benefit to a channel doing that is none. Zero. Other than you look to the public as if you have more subscribers than you really have. Because essentially, these bots are not subscribers. A subscriber is someone who would once in a while watch a video, who would once in a while engage with your channel in comments, be part of the community. Now, if I had 150,000 subscribers that are bought by bots, or that are bots, they would not come and watch videos. My clicks would be non-existent. They're pretty low, but they're not non-existent. And it's pointless, other than pretending to be someone you're not, someone who has gained a following. Now, buying clicks, because the thing is, when you buy subscribers, those subs don't actually click on any video. They just subscribe because that's what you pay for. Now, buying clicks is the same thing. You instruct the company that you give money to go to your channel, watch a certain video for a certain length of time. You can even define that. Do you want view time? Do you want clicks? Whatever. And you pay for that. And it looks as if there's a lot of engagement on your video. But then you look at the comments, and a video with 60,000 clicks in no way ever only has 10 comments. That just doesn't happen. So if you see a channel that has a lot of clicks and a lot of subs maybe, but there's nothing written under the video, that's fake. Now, why would you care? Well, technically wouldn't, right? What's it to you? Why would you care if someone bought subscribers? You wouldn't. You look at the video like, well, I like it or I don't like it. Doesn't really hurt you, right? Let's get into that in a second. I tried to find a more reputable company to test this out. So I went to U-Boost, which seems to be a European company located in Liechtenstein. That sounds like a tax evasion haven or something. Their Facebook ads are pretty horrible. They're more expensive. I think I paid 220 or 230 euro to make this video to buy 2,000 subscribers. And technically, that can hurt me. Because if YouTube sees that there's a boost in subscribers, but none of them are clicking, they could shut my channel down. But also, if there's a huge boost in subscribers, but the videos are not performing better because of those subscribers, they might not put my videos in the right spots in the algorithm. So they don't show you the videos the way that they should. So you technically get punished for it. And then you're forced to spend more money on buying views because your videos are underperforming. YouBoost claims they're not working with bots. It's real people. Give me a break. Even if it's real people, so they might have an email program where they send out, oh, this guy just bought 2,000 subscribers, and it goes to 2,000 people. Let's say it goes to 1,000 people who each have 2 YouTube accounts, or it might go to 500 people who all have 4 YouTube accounts. They manually log in, they're actual people, right? Because that's what they claim, it's real people that log in and click subscribe. It's still not viewers. Whether it's a bot doing it or a real person doing it, it's pointless. It's beside the point, because the real viewers who come and watch your videos is what you want, because you want the engagement. You want to have people buying the products because of your video. You want people to comment in the comment section. You want people to argue with you. You want to engage with real people. That's why we make the content. Buying clicks, which, trust me, isn't cheap. 5,000 clicks was would have been, I think, $150. I didn't do that. I did buy 2,000 subscribers. And you know what? It was nice to see the subscriber count go from 181,000 to 100 and whatever. That was nice. But I know it's dead. It's fake. It doesn't make my channel now look bigger. Now, if you have 10,000 subscribers and let's say you got 5,000 and you're buying those 2,000 or 5,000 and you go to 10, well, that all of a sudden doubled your channel. That makes you look like you're more ahead of the game of where you actually should be. It gives your channel value. The clicks give your channel value. Now, what prevents me from, or anyone actually, from looking at a video that's underperforming and saying, look, let's just throw out a number. I get paid $1,000 a video. Let's say I'm a channel that gets paid $1,000 a video. It's a round number. Well, if I put in $400, I can get an additional, let's say, 20,000 clicks on a video, right? That'll make the company think, oh, if they're not careful and they're not studying this, they're not looking at analytics, they're not looking at comments, which will not be there, or they will be fake bot comments like, I like this content, this is good content, you good video make. Yeah, those are the comments bots will leave. They will not reference anything in the video because they don't know what the video is about. To the company, it looked like I'm someone to work with because I generated, instead of the, let's say, 7,000 clicks, I generated 27,000 clicks. I still have made $600. So from a business point of view, it would make sense to buy views for underperforming videos to make it look to companies as if you're more valuable. Now, where else can you see or do you have a situation where someone pretends to be more valuable to a company than they really are? Exactly. Resumes. So lying on your resume, that's something that happens. And it's actually equivalent to that. It's exactly that. Lying on your resume is not illegal, as far as I know. If the company that hires you might find out in the interview process or later on, you might get fired, okay? Just like if I was going to buy views for a video, I might get no jobs from that company anymore because I betrayed them, I lied to them, I defrauded them. But it is not illegal to lie on your resume and to pretend to be more knowledgeable, more experienced, and better than you actually are, right? Not wrong in the sense of you can go to jail or the police comes. It's morally wrong. Now, buying YouTube views and YouTube clicks and YouTube, that's the same thing, and subscribers or likes is absolutely legal. Most companies are legal. But by doing it, I'm pretending to the companies I work with that I am more valuable than I am. And YouTube doesn't like it. So you're jeopardizing to be punished by YouTube. You're jeopardizing, if the companies find out, to be punished by the companies by them not working with you anymore. It's a dumb thing to do. In the end, if you jump ahead, like this channel very likely did, to 100,000 subscribers, you pretend to have 50,000 clicks on average. Your videos don't actually perform that way. You don't actually have people watching your channel. You also have not spent the years that it takes to generate good content. There's a big learning curve. Getting better cameras, finding out how to do audio, finding out how to do audio processing, how to do lighting. Most of us did not come from video. Dan Kaminsky, the Lonely Rocker, he comes from a video background. He worked for TV stations. So Dan knows his stuff. But John Simons, hey John, he worked with GoPros. And then we all got on his case and said, get some cameras. Now he got Sony 6400s and he's learning all that shit. So he had a lot of shit down on his channel, but the video quality wasn't quite there. Still a great channel. And now he's doing what needs to be done to get the channel on the next stage in terms of video gear. So we all have a long learning curve on getting the quality there. Knowing more, about stuff. When I first did fuzz videos, I literally didn't know what it was. And I thought these boxes were broken because I literally had no idea that fuzz was something that people would want. So I learned a lot and I'm still learning every single day. It's part of the business. You learn about guitars, setups, amps, cabs, IRs, insides, outsides of the company. You learn about lighting, noise reduction on audio, what mic to use. These things are probably stuttering, doing stupid shit in the back again, maybe, I don't know. These stupid lights, last time they did that. You learn stuff. But you can see that a channel with really shitty quality and 100,000 subscribers, they haven't, unless they had the most viral mega video. That was just like, oh my God, everyone watched that and that's why they subscribed. Usually, those mega videos with 1 million clicks, they don't bring a lot of subscribers. So that's actually not how that works. So it's lying. It's legal lying. But I wonder, maybe comment what you think. To what end? Where does it get them? Those 2,000 subscribers that I purchased for 200 something bucks got me nothing. They are not clicking on my videos. Are they now making my channel look bigger? I would have had to buy 100,000 to really be, this is also why I did it, because I knew it wouldn't hurt me with companies. I knew it hopefully wouldn't hurt me to admit this. I did it to test and see how long it would take. It took about a week and a half for those subscribers to come in. A company that worked with me at 181,000 isn't going to say, oh, now he's much more valuable at 184,000, okay? But of course, buying yourself to a more valuable number, which would be, let's say, 400,000, I would have to spend a shit ton of money. A shit ton. Thousands and thousands to buy those numbers. And I would appear to be more valuable. I could ask higher rates for my videos. But I'd have to invest because I don't actually have the 400,000. I would have to buy the views every single time. It's a never-ending vicious circle because then you have to deliver the numbers. And the numbers are not being delivered by the bots or whoever you boost paid to click on, things. Now, there's a different way, which I also tested, to get more clicks than your videos naturally achieve. And that is YouTube advertising. I've never done it in 12 years of doing this, but in the little bit of research I did for this video, I did. So generally, there are certain things that don't do well on my channel. And of course, stuff that's not necessarily guitar related. And there would be a headphone video. Headphone videos are difficult. What are you going to say about headphones? But I worked with Thomann on a video for Austrian Audio, and the video had 2,200 clicks or something, which is totally fine with me for a thing saying, hey, these are high X20, good headphones, Austrian Audio, relatively affordable, buy them, don't buy them, whatever. But I thought that would be a good thing to test, because when you're advertising something like this, it is not being shown to a guitar audience. You're giving YouTube money. You're giving them a budget. I gave them a budget of 150 euro. And daily, they're putting a couple of euro into this ad placement, meaning this video will be shown on the top of searches as it will clearly say this is an ad, okay? Promoted video, whatever. I've seen this, for example, for Thomann videos. Thomann has done it for their channel. Of course, they've got the cash to do that on a regular basis. And actually, I'm now considering, should I do this on a regular basis for videos where I know are not necessarily perfectly placed for my core audience, like a headphone video. I think I did a pretty good video for the Austrian Audio My Creator set. Now, that's 2 microphones that hook up with USB-C to your phone or to your computer for creating better social media content. It's a great product. I think I did a good video on it. But of course, you want to hear about pedals and guitars and amps, and you're not necessarily out to buy something that makes you make better reels for Instagram. I get it. So it's a video that Sweetwater paid for that highly underperformed. And again, I put a couple bucks into it. Because now it gets shown to a different audience, to maybe an audience that has nothing to do with guitar, but that is interested in making their Instagram videos better, just like headphones is now being distributed to a bigger audience. And that's just advertising. And the thing is, the people clicking on these are not bots. It's their choice, right? So I have on that headphone video about 40,000 impressions. Impressions means it was placed in front of 40,000 people. And that gave me 2,600 more clicks. But 2,600 actual people who clicked on it because it was placed in front of them. It wasn't this advertising isn't a guaranteed you get so and so many clicks. YouTube says if you invest 75 euro, you might get between 2,500 and 5,000 more clicks. Okay? Because we cannot control how many people will actually click on this ad. And it's not an ad. It's really just placing the video on top of a search or something. When you buy views, these are guaranteed views. How do you guarantee views from actually interested people? You can't. Those are empty views from bots or people that just click on it and click on the next computer. They probably have 20 computers in their bedroom, and that's how they make money, right? So YouTube advertising, I found now, is a way to honestly boost your reach. So let's say I have this headphone video, which I got paid for. And I want to make sure Thomann's happy with me for doing this video. And I look at the clicks and I go like, that might jeopardize my future relationship. So I will sacrifice some of the money I made and I put it into advertising on YouTube. So for this video to test, I put in 150 bucks. We're halfway through the 150 bucks, and all of a sudden the video doesn't look that weak anymore. We got almost 6,000 clicks on it. And with the rest of the money for the next week or so, it will grow a bit more. Same on that My Creator video. Now, I don't necessarily want to do that on every video, but that's not ethically wrong. That's just saying I'm advertising. Everyone advertises, okay? It just is giving people the choice to click on it, but it's giving more people the choice than YouTube naturally gives people the choice. Okay, usually it's the algorithm that presents your videos to people, and here it's money deciding whether your video gets presented. But it isn't guaranteed views. And the views you're getting are actual views. It also tells you how many additional subscribers you got from the advertising. And so far, I got 1 more subscriber, which is fine. Would you trust a channel if you watch them? And then you look at the stats, you look at how the channel's grown, you look at the comments, and you're like, I think this guy's buying subscribers. I think this guy's buying views. Would you do that? I mean, isn't it ethically and morally despicable? I think it is, especially if they are kind of sleeping on making their content better and they don't even know how shit their content is. It is also really not fair because companies have X amount of budget to go around to ship gear to us or to pay for videos. Now here's a channel, and I work with, I know, and I'm friends with a lot of smaller channels that do great work. Now companies would be tempted to not work with them. Oh, they're too small, even though they do killer videos. Steve Cassidy being one of them. But of course, he's too small. We don't want to spend money there. Then you've got this other channel with drastically worse content. I mean, bad. And it looks like, oh, this is a channel that we should work with. That's where our budget should go. Because look at the 100,000 subscribers. Look at the 50,000 clicks on average. So they will place ads there. They will send gear. They will pay for videos, right? Apparently on his website, he says, you can contact me for paid videos, when he hasn't in any way earned it in terms of actually getting the subscribers or getting the content quality that would justify an investment from a company. And that budget spent on that channel is taking budget away from potentially working with Steve and a bunch of other channels that are actually doing great work. So how is it hurting you? That company spends the money there on videos that nobody wants to watch, that have to be paid for so they get the clicks, when you could actually have killer content from a bunch of smaller channels because a company only has that much budget to go around, right? Why give it to a channel that makes crap content that you don't want to watch, that nobody wants to watch and they have to put money into it, when you could get some great videos, maybe 3-4 videos more for a great pedal, guitar, amp, whatever, if the company had put their budget into actual channels that are getting the actual clicks. I think my pet peeve is simply dishonesty is dishonesty and it's dishonest. Does it hurt you? No. Is it despicable? Yes. Tell me what your stance on is. If you thought a channel would be doing that, do you care? Do you not care? I learned some things. I learned that I wasted $230 whatever on 2,000 subscribers that give me nothing. I mean, I look at the number now and I feel dirty because it's not the real number. It's not the real amount of you. It's the real amount of you in 2,000, none of you. But I have learned through this that maybe placing some money in YouTube ads, so YouTube shows it to more people who actually watch the videos, that sometimes might not be the worst idea. Well, that's what I got to say. There's so much more to this topic. It's obviously very, very, very complex, and I only looked at the tip of the iceberg. But Steve Cassidy's video sparked interest in this, and then I looked for who it was, and it just, bleh. I didn't really know it was happening in our community. And you know what? Someone who's doing that, he's not part of our community. Now let me just say this. I know that that person really looked up to my friend Lance Milton. Lance was a very good guy. China guitar skeptic. His name was Lance. Was inspired by Mike. Lance. If Lance was still around and saw that, he would tell him to cut that shit out. He would tell him that he's disgusted by it. Because in all the time that he did his channel, which was a great channel, and such an amazing, honest, hardworking guy, he had 40,000 subscribers, whatever. He never bought a single subscriber. He was happy doing great content for the people that watched. And it pains me to hear that this guy looked up to him and and it's doing that stuff when I know how Mike would have felt about it. Whatever. I'm gonna get a lot of shit from paid bots swarming my channel with fake comments because, you can buy that stuff too. Whatever. Let the fallout begin. Animals at the end.